I still hear your voice in the quiet, like a shadow wrapped in light. You were once my every heartbeat, now you're just the echo of the night. The walls still whisper stories of the way you used to stay, but every step you took away from me still walks through me every day. Your fading footsteps in my soul, a part of me I can't control. I try to move, but you're still there, like the scent of rain that's gone from air. You didn't leave with fire or fight, you slipped away in fading light, and now the silence takes its toll. Your fading footsteps in my soul. I trace the places where you smiled, the coffee cup you left behind. I talk to ghosts of what we were, but you're not listening this time. I gave you love without regret, but love alone can't make you stay. Now I'm a house with all the lights off, still hoping you might lose your way. Your fading footsteps in my soul, a melody I can't make whole. You haunt the spaces love once filled, but now it's quiet, cold and still. You didn't break, you just let go, and now I walk this world alone. No goodbyes, no final goal, just fading footsteps in my soul. You walked away and left behind a girl still chasing what was mine. You're gone, but not gone whole. Your fading footsteps in my soul. You left your sweater on the chair, a piece of you still lingers there, but not a note, not one goodbye, just the echo of a quiet lie. I searched for signs in yesterday, but love just slipped and walked away, and now I'm waking up alone to the silence you carved in stone. You were gone without a promise, no warning, no farewell, just a door that closed too softly and a heart that couldn't tell. I held on to forever, you let go without a sound. Now I'm drowning in the questions of why you let me down. Gone without a promise, and I'm still not okay now. Your shoes are still by the front door, like you might come back once more. But days go by and nights run cold, with stories we won't get to hold. I gave you all, I gave you but none of that could make you stay. You disappeared and walked away. You were gone without a promise, no whispers in the dark, just silence where your love was, and a girl with a broken heart. I believed in always, you believed in letting go. Now the tears keep falling, but you'll never know. Gone without a promise, and I still can't let it go. Maybe one day I'll forget, but I'm not over you yet. You were gone without a promise, and I'm still holding on. You never heard the way I breathed when you walked into the room. You never saw the way I smiled when you laughed just past the gloom. I stood beside you like the air, always there but never known. You reached for stars and never saw the girl who called you home. I loved you in the silence, where words were far too loud. I kept my heart behind a glance and disappeared into the crowd. You looked right through my quiet pain, like I was just the rain. I but I was never enough for you. You slipped away without a word. No final cry, no truth I heard. Just empty rooms and colder sheets, and echoes walking through my sleep. Now I'm left holding your shadow. No warmth, no voice, just the hollow of promises you couldn't keep, of nights alone where I can't sleep. You're gone, but still you linger near, in every breath and every tear. Your coat still hangs behind the door, your shoes untouched upon the floor. I tell myself you might come back, but love like that won't leave a track. I wear your name like faded lace, soft on skin but lost in place. The light we had, it burned too fast and left me aching for the past. Now I'm left holding your shadow. No touch, no truth I can follow. Just memories that haunt the air, of someone who was never there. You disappeared without goodbye, and left me here to wonder why I loved you more than I could show. Now I'm just holding your shadow. You were here, then you were not. A love I gave, a war I fought, but in the end, all I can know is I'm still holding your shadow. I whispered dreams into your night, held your fears till morning light. But now the silence fills the air, like I was never truly there. I gave you all I had to give, a place to breathe, a space to live. But love can't bloom in frozen ground, and now there's nothing echoing the sound. There's no echo in your heart, no trace packed your bags without a sound. No last embrace, no looking down. Just turn the key and that was all. I watched your fade behind the wall. Your laughter used to light the days. Now silence haunts the empty space. And all I'm left with is the sting of memories that don't mean a thing. It's not the leaving that breaks me apart. It's the way you forgot me, like I had no heart. Like love was a cold you just outgrew, and I was something you once knew. No trace of tears, no second glance, no sign I ever had a chance. It's not the end that hurts me most. It's the way you forgot me like a ghost. I whisper secrets to the night, to fill the space where you once shined. You used to hold me when I dreamed. Now I'm alone with quiet screams. Your photos still hang on the wall, but you don't think of me at all. I gave you love that tried so hard, but you erased me like a scar. It's not the leaving that breaks me apart. It's the way you forgot me, like I had no heart. Like love was a phase you walked right through, and I was someone you outgrew. No trace of pain, no backward glance, just vanished like I had no chance. It's not goodbye that cuts so deep. It's the way you forgot me and sleep. I remember every word you said, but I'm a ghost inside your head. And it's not the end that leaves us empty. It's the way you forgot me. You held my hand like it meant something, but never said the words out loud. We danced between the lines of love while hiding from the crowd. I gave you pieces of my heart. You never asked, you never knew. I gave you everything I had, every laugh, every tear, every part. Built a world with both our names, but you still walked away from my heart. We shared the quiet, shared the fire, held on through every storm and wire. But something broke and you let go, without a word, without a show. What if love wasn't enough to hold you when the road got rough? What if hearts can break so clean, even when they're full of dreams? I believed we'd rise above, but maybe faith can't carry love. You left and it still feels so tough. What if love wasn't enough? I still wear your old white shirt, like a ghost wrapped in the hurt. I count the days, I count the lies, trying to find where goodbye hides. We had the spark, we had the flame, but nothing gold can ever stay. I thought love could heal and save, but now I'm standing at your grave. What if love wasn't enough to pull us back from losing trust? What if holding on too tight was what drove you out of sight? I gave my all, you called my bluff. Turns out even hearts grow rough. You left and now I'm calling your bluff. What if love wasn't enough? We said forever, whispered vows, but where are you, darling, now? Love should have been the light we keep, but it faded while we were asleep. What if love wasn't enough to keep us from giving up? I still ache, but you're not here, just a voice I barely hear. And I still cry, I still believe, but maybe love was meant to leave. Maybe love wasn't enough.